and cold, awful display. It's called alone. It's hard to people like me. Never seem to find peace in all this beauty the world has around me. This is our home.
As promised, I beat him. So you two fucks are next. You know who I'm talking to.
But that's neither here nor there, because I am still a double champion. I am still your TV champion. And this title is more relevant than it has ever been before. And it will continue to be the most relevant title.
Here comes Frost flying! Oh! Oh! Shot to the midsection there. Ain't got none. Oh! Neutral bomb.
1, 2, 3.
And there you have it. Your winner. This third match. RJS. Mr. BTW.
So, ladies and gentlemen, last week, RJS defeated Jacob Frost, but not only that, just 3 days after defeating my brother BTS. Now, I am a man of my word. After I defeated BTS, I said I was coming after the 2 names that were talking shit on SportsWire. And I took out one of them already. That was Jacob Frost. Now everyone knows what's next for RJS, but I'll keep the suspense waiting.
Gotta come out and say it. RJS at All Out War. I want you. I have worked my ass up for fucking roster rankings. I beat all your little peasants. I beat all of your little knights. I beat all your little soldiers. Now it's just the king that I am gunning for in this game of chess. For this championship. I will put it on the line if you have the balls to come in this ring and actually face me. One-on-one, yes. Now you know. Now it's crystal clear. I am here for you. Accept the challenge.
I had to put your name in my mouth simply because you had mine in yours first. You finally grew some balls and called me out. You finally grew some balls and said my fucking name. Finally. You say I'm the one running, but you wouldn't even say my name, so shut the fuck up. Just shut up. You sound stupid. You talk so much shit, and it's become so clear to me why you got your jaw broken by a gang beat and why your girlfriend left you. Because you're a piece of shit, Comatose. And this isn't RJS talking to Comatose anymore. No, this is Ryan talking to Ethan now. And Ethan, I'm very selective with who I face. BTW has had you facing all these jobbers, all of them, and you've beaten them. Congratulations. But you have not beaten me, you have not beaten my brother, and you have not beaten RTG. My family's up on you, Comatose. We're superior. Ethan, I've beaten the likes of Jack Delta, Navon McDonald, Chris Storm, Carson Michaels. I've faced the best this community has to offer. You want an all-out war opponent? Well, you'll get your answer next week.
While everything you have said is true, You've beaten all those names. You've made a name for yourself in the backyard wrestling community. And you have undoubtedly become one of the best backyard wrestling figures in the yard today. But where you fucked up is getting personal with someone like me. RJS, all those names you named, none of them spell C-O-M-A-T-O-S-E. None of those names spell Comatose. None of those people are me. RJS, Mr. BTW, Mr. Ryan himself. What were you doing in the years of 2018 and 2019? I'll wait for you to respond to the video like it's a Blue's Clues episode. Just kidding, I'm not going to do that. What you were doing was, you were my undercard for a show called BTW Mania. This is the best one, by the way. BTW Mania 2. Where you were my undercard. Where you stood no chance of making any type of performance anywhere near my level. And yet, you want to hold this grudge and you want to hate me because I outshined you. Well, it's not a surprise, RJS, that I outshined you, because if you accept this match, I'll just do the same thing that I did at both those BYW Manias. I'll outshine you again. See, last time we had a conversation, I told you that if you kept it up, I wasn't gonna be as filtered anymore. So I'm here to keep my promise to those exact words, Ryan. Let's start, Ryan. Let's start with your entire family, because that's just what I'm good at. I'm good at breaking down your entire family. Let's start with your father. Your father, RTG, the GM of BTW. Yeah, he did beat me at August Rush. He did. But here's the thing, Ryan. Obviously, all that talent comes from somewhere, and while he did put somewhat of a fight up to me at August Rush, it still wasn't enough, because obviously he needed his grandson to do his dirty work for him. Your father, he was a disgrace. Had absolutely no chance in a ring with me. He was absolutely talentless, hopeless, and he needed as much help as he could get to beat me for that Continental Championship that you hold oh so dear. But he did beat me, and that's fair. A very talented individual, BES, your younger brother. I would say the most talented wrestler in the family, wouldn't you? Brian, RJS, Jr., whatever you want to call yourself. He's a very talented individual, and he took me to the wire. But I, in turn, also took him to the wire. But that's not going to happen with me and you come All Out War 2, RJS. It's going to be under 20 minutes, and I'm going to pin you 1, 2, 3. Shit. I might be cocky enough to do it with your own finisher. Now let's move on to your mother. A beautiful woman. Yes. Miss Stewart. The only reason you have any talent in that company at all, RJS. And because of her, BTW is a thing at all. Beating all of your competition, whether it's jobbers or not. I've also beaten the best competition that you possibly have. Like Swift, like your father. You can call me Daddy, by the way. That I've always been the best, that I've been the best since 2016. I've been the best since BTW has started. I've been better than you for a very long time. But, of course, your fans aren't going to believe that. The BTW audience isn't going to believe that. Your family isn't going to believe that. And so it is what it is, RJS. I've done a lot. And whether you want to admit it or not, this is going to be the hardest fight of your life. Because I'm bringing everything towards you. I'm bringing your jealousy of my main event spots. I'm bringing your jealousy of the fact that your family just likes me as a talent more than you do. I'm bringing more to the fact that I am Comatose and what you are is simply RJS, and you've always just been an undercard to everything that I do.
Last week, Comatose, the TV champion, congratulations by the way, challenged me. He made it very clear he's been working his way up the roster and he wants a match with RJS. You see, the thing about Comatose though is he says he's the best in the backyard. He's backyard wrestling royalty. That's a load of bullshit because you cannot be gone for 4 years and think you're backyard wrestling royalty. Nah. I worked my ass off to get where I am right now. I'm backyard wrestling royalty.
I made evented ginormous shows that you were my subcard. That's who I am.
Okay.
I am Comatose.
Okay.
Backyard wrestling royalty. I've defended this championship more times than you even held your own championship.
Okay, fair enough. Comatose. I'll give you your credit where credit's due. You've done this, you've done that, but in the past, you've used your ego. You've used your backstage politics to get to the top. But me, no, I've earned what I've gotten. Now, I'll give you credit because in BTW you have rose through the rankings. You faced everyone we put out here for you. So with that being said, I will accept the dream match of Comatose and RJS. But since this is at All Out War, it ain't gonna be no regular match. No, I want you in a street fight.
I have never lost a street fight in my entire backyard wrestling career. In Georgia, in Idaho, and I'm sure as hell not gonna lose one.
We'll see about that.
You have some balls on you. I am backyard wrestling when it comes to being physical itself. Don't you understand this? Don't you understand everything that I have done in my career before my 4-year absence? Don't you understand? I've been wrestling on the ground, I've wrestled trampolines, and I understand you've wrestled a ring, and I understand you guys try your best to wrestle on the ground. You want me in a street fight? Fighting off more than you can chew.
Oh, really?
Mr. King.
No.
Come on, guys, let's not do this. Please, wait for All Out War, please.
Should I wait
Yes.
until All Out War? You know, Comatose, to put someone in their place, you need to punch them in the
Oh
face.
my God! Come on, can we get someone get security out here or something?
Ryan. You just had to put your hands on me. You just had to make it this personal. You just had to make it very, very hard on yourself making this a street fight match. You're already making the work very easy for me. You're making the work very, very easy for me. Starting by diminishing your emotions, to diminishing your character, and now I'm going to diminish you in a match. I'm going to demolish you in a match. But I've told you that multiple times, so here's what I'm going to do, Ryan. Since you think that there's nobody on my side, there's nobody willing to cheer for me, since you think that, I'm going to do you a favor, and I'm not going to say it. I'm going to have all of these people say it.
I'm gonna put in my 2 cents. I think Comatose is gonna beat the shit out of
RJS.
RJS, you have a big match coming up against one of the best in BYW, in backyard wrestling, in underground wrestling, even professional wrestling. Comatose. He's going to put you in your place. He's going to be making it known that he is here to stay.
RJS, I vow to beat you at All Out War 2 for the television title.
BTW fans, it's me, the 7-star superstar, the epitome of excellence, the peak of perfection, the good guy himself, CJ Black, all the way from Michigan. Now, why am I here? Usually it'd be to gloat, put myself over, and maybe promise you guys sometime down the line, if you're really good, maybe BTW pays for my flight, hotel, limo, and food when I come out there. But I don't think they can afford that. So I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm a betting man, and I go where the smart money is. And what I saw coming up is that All Out War 2, Comatose has the opportunity to wipe the floor and smack the absolute dog shit out of RJS. It's so simple of a task, and I know he's not going to let me down. That's all. That's all I had to bother you with today.